Hey everybody, this is James from South Texas RC and BRB Racing. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So I went ahead and did a quick video to show the 33 hot rod coupe and the 35 hot rod truck when I was out and about over there at the hobby store. And I went ahead and left a comment saying, hey guys, go ahead and leave me something that says which one should I go for. So viewer approved out of the highest vote was going to be the 35 hot rod truck. So here it is in all its glory. We're going to do a unboxing of this truck real quick, take a look at it, go over some stats, and see what we've got. Alright, so of course first off, it does show that it is going to be coming with a brush system in the vehicle. So let's see what all they say their benefits and what we have here. So we have full ball bearings. We have 2.1 wheels, 2.8 tires with molded disc, brake disc assembly on the inside, low profile clips, front body mounts, oil-filled GTR shocks, fixed gear mesh system. That's kind of like what you'll find in the X-Max also. Front and rear limited slip differentials and an integrated servo saver. So that's what we get on this side of the box. And then, of course, on the front, it's a replica Factory 535 hot rod truck body, front and rear LED lights already pre-installed in this truck, and they're guaranteeing a 30 plus miles per hour. Of course, that will be with the optional gearing in this vehicle. So let's go ahead and pop this open and take a look, see what we've got. And of course we have our instruction manual. Comes with your tools, comes with that optional pinion gear. So we'll pop this open and see what we have. Let me get a better focus and view here for y'all. That looks pretty good. All right. Of course, it has two body clips that are here in the very back of the truck. Pop those out. And just pulls off. Decals on for the flames. Custom mirror here on the side. Even graphics down here on the hood. And of course it is, like I said, it has the pre-lit system already put in here for the front lights and the rear lights. Let's go ahead and get to the chassis. Here is the chassis. Oh no. We've got a problem. Oh, we're missing something. We're missing the speed control and the motor. It's just not there. Don't worry, guys. I went ahead when I purchased this truck. I opened it up. I sold the system that was in there. Got rid of the brushed system. Went with an upgrade. I also obtained a brand new brushless system. Brand spanking new. This was a pull-out, they said, out of a drag slash. Do y'all really think I was going to leave this as a brushed truck? Come on. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. But more features of the truck. Let's take a look. Toy packaging. They made it look so easy yesterday popping these out. It's probably my fault. I probably pulled them too tight. They're reusable zip ties. So I don't know what I'm going to reuse these on. But they are reusable. I just pulled it tighter. All right, let me get the toy packaging off real quick. All right, I got it free and loose now. So on the battery tray, it says it's a 26 millimeter battery tray. Has a little push down right here. Really cool. It has a thing where it comes pivots. And of course, here's the plug-in for your lights. Servo, nice heavy-duty servo saver. Take a peek down inside if we can. There's the disc brake system. Shocks. The shocks are adjustable. Looks like the body's adjustable too. So with that being said, I am probably going to play around with a couple of things with that. And now I'm going to go ahead and drop in that new system and get this ready to rock and roll. So what's included in the bag, this is the optional pinion. So our gearing is going to be an 18 tooth pinion with a 72 spur. And then the top speed is a 22 tooth with a 72 spur. So factory gearing, guys, is going to be 18/72 on this truck. It also came with, like I said, of course, you have the tool bags, your Allen wrenches come included. And it even came with extra body clips. And also, too, a comparison I want to throw out there between Arrma RC and Traxxas, because Arrma did a brand new one on theirs, and this is going to be a brand new Traxxas model. The instruction manual is really super nice. Nice book. Came towards the back, you've got your part list in here. Comes with the full blown up diagrams in here with all the part numbers. Comes with the power up program in the back. So when you do get your model, if you want to power up, all the information comes inside the box, ready to go. Full glossy in color instruction manual. Battery charger information, kind of an advertisement. All right, well, enough of the packaging. Let me get in there and start installing this. And of course, back here on the back of the motor is where this is the preset for the gearing. And of course, when it was at the hobby store, when we took the old system out, it was set on B&B with the 18 tooth that's there. I don't know if I'm blind, but I have looked through all of the instruction manuals, even down to opening up the package with the optional gearing, and I cannot find a chart for the gear size versus where alphabetically they sit. So that's probably going to be a website thing. But on this case here today, we're running this one B&B and the 18 tooth. Okay, time for the install. So here on the back of the truck, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Take this off here. This is the hold down case for the motor. And then right back here, it just drops into these little slots, these feet on the bottom. Check, make sure that pinion's set in the right place. And walk it forward a hair more. See where it needs to be on the shaft. Let's leave a little gap first and see where it's at. Too far. So it looks like it's going to be all the way to the bottom of the shaft. Go and snug that down. And once again, guys, on these screws, snug them. Don't do it to where you're actually stripping tight. Just make sure. I like to put it in there, hold some pressure against it, work like that. But don't get it to where you strip out the head, because then you got a whole bunch more problems going on. Of course, like I said, at least with this, you don't have to worry about setting gear mesh or any guesswork. Just drop and go. Beautiful. And special shout out to RCHQ on this one here in San Antonio. I had, when I went in there to purchase it, I was looking at doing the upgrade for the brushless system. And he said, hey, look, I've got this brand new, never run pull out. So I got that with the truck. Pop this box open. I tell you what, Elliot out there had that motor, everything torn out of here and ready to rock and roll for me. I would say maybe no more than probably 4 or 5 minutes. Awesome guy out there. Y'all need to, if you're in San Antonio, drop by RCHQ and see Elliot and the gang. Really great folks. That's where I got that Outcast from too. They make sure that they have, like I said, if it's either premium used or premium new used, like this is going to be premium, I guess we'll call this new used, but it's never been run. They really inspect their stuff and make sure it's 100% good. They're never going to sell you anything that's trash. It's very respectable. Okay, beautiful. Everything's tight and snug. Even gave me new screws for the speed controller. So note, guys, when you do this, the factory screws that are here screw from the bottom for the brush system, and they will not work with the brushless system. They are too short. So we went with, that's the length, and of course a nut. Let's get this powerhouse in there. You can see on the bottom too, it's already set up to run different sizes for the system. I tell you, it is raining cats and dogs here in San Antonio right now. Kind of disappointed. I wanted to get some run time outside. Looks like I'm going to be doing some indoor running. Okay, I'm going to get these screwed down real quick. Be right back. Okay, now that's mounted in there. We're going to remove our 4 screws to receiver box. Actually, make that 5. Run that wire in for the speed controller. Make sure you have it plugged into channel 2. And of course, put your wires back in here and put your screws on. And being that the speed controller was changed out, make sure that you calibrate it. To do the calibration, turn the controller on position. Have a fully charged battery in the truck. Hold down the blue button. As soon as it turns red, release. Full forward. 2 blinks, release. Full reverse. Blinks green, release. Now it's calibrated. Then of course here on the front of the chassis is this red plug. Goes to this red plug in the body. Kind of a tight stretch, but it can be extended out. Looks like you can put an extra length if you wish to. This comes forward, hooks into the chassis. Of course your body clips go here in the back. Sweet. All right. Now, time for the next step. Now for the rest of the modifications, I'm going to put the fan on the motor, fan on the electronic speed control. To also do this, being it's running a light kit, you're going to need a Y adapter to plug in. Okay, now once the receiver box is open, you're going to go into where the lights were originally plugged in. Pull that out of the receiver box. Of course, that's going to give this extra room to actually pull the body off easier. So it's going to plug into channel 3 in the rear. Run that, of course, to the top of your receiver box. Okay, that's plugged in. I'm going to mount this all back on real quick. Now once the wires are all placed nice and neat back inside and everything's bolted down, you have your wire connector that's protruding out. This is going to go over to where the lights run and plug in here. Fan is going to go on the back of the motor. These are Power Hobbies fans. They're real quick and easy. They're heat sink plus fan combo, and just push down, clip down. Run this to your second connector on your Y. And then I'm going to use some zip ties to clean this up real quick where there's not wire hanging out everywhere. I went ahead and tied the excessive wires up on the motor wire harness and the speed control harness to keep it away from the center drive shaft. Next step is on the top of the Traxxas speed control. They've made a convenient wire which unplugs, and then you can clip your fan assembly to the top. Okay, fan's locked in place. You might want to ask, why am I putting extra heat protection fans on just a 2S model? You're going to see why here on the next step. Okay, and on the last portion of this upgrade, I'm going to use a piece of 3M car body molding, which is going to be a 1-inch score off only portion, because this is going to protrude upward. You don't want the battery to stick to this. This is going to increase the height of the battery tray protection on the side of the car. Mount it about right there. I said we're going to make a lip. There's a reason for making this lip. Okay, now that that's adhered to the car, let's pull this battery out of the way. Already loosened this. Take this battery bracket off on the back. Remove the screw. Go with a 1.5-inch screw and an all-thread screw adapter from a Home Depot or a Lowe's or any hardware store. Pop this through here in the back. This is going to create an extension. Tighten it down until you can still get a pivot back and forth though. Reason why is if you want to run 2S or 3S, you can still pivot this back and forth. .26 on the top, or pivot to a 23. Now instead of just running only a 2S LiPo, you can run taller 3S in here. And big difference from what it comes as stock. So once again, this is what you're going to get as it just being stock. And then just with a little bit of work, you get a whole lot better car doing the power upgrade, placing your fans, doing this little hack right here to lift the battery tray up. And now you've got a car that was once upon a time a, guess what, slow turtle, now into a fast, mean machine. So there you have it, guys. I hope this video was instructional to you and was a big help. I think it came out really nice. So if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, like. I need to get more subscribers on this channel, guys, so please, if you're watching the video, hit the subscribe button, because once I get enough subscribers, we can unlock different features on the YouTube channel. I can do mobile live and set up other things, but I need to get the subscriber count up past 1,000 So once again, everybody, this is James from South Texas RC and BRB Racing, and I am out.